Play different.
Greetings, fellow mechanics. In this video, we're looking at Nuts and Bolts from Big Fish Little Fish Software. This is a single screen arcade platform game, and though it may look like it just fell off the back of a turnip truck, it's actually quite fun and has a lot of smart design choices. You play as a robot who gets around using my favourite mode of transport, roller skates. You then skate and hop all over the level trying to grab all the nuts. I'll tell you what, I'm nuts for this game. And that's the only nuts joke I'm going to make. After you grab 9 nuts, a bolt will appear and you grab it to finish the level. The nuts spawn randomly, and if they end up in a spot that's a little too difficult for you, you can just wait for it to move, although you will lose some of that time bonus. There's a little more to it than that, of course. For one thing, there are a bunch of different kind of platforms that affect your movement. There is glue, which is sticky, oil, which is slippery, conveyor belts, which speed you up or slow you down depending which way you're moving on them, and of course spikes, which instantly kill you. There are also little bubble-bodied spider robots, which tend to get in your way and be a bit of a nuisance. You can jump on them, but they just keep coming back anyway. This may seem like very little to work with, but the game does a fantastic job of mixing and matching all these different elements so each level feels new and different, with some of the later level designs being quite devious. And it's important to note that it's not just you affected by the different types of flaws, but also the enemy robots. As a result, some of the levels feel like bizarre assembly lines you have to fight your way through, since the enemy robots always start at one point and head to another. I also just want to say that I love the picture of your robot in a sweet ride at the end of each level. Nuts and Bolts does have a few problems. For one thing, the spawning of the power-ups and the nuts can feel a bit too RNG heavy, and I wish you didn't have to start from the first level every time, because really you just want to get back to that level you have been struggling on and try to get past it. Also, as well as the game uses the mechanics it does have, it could use with a little bit more. But for the most part, this is just me nitpicking. If you're looking for a solid single screen platformer to kill some time with every now and then, Nuts and Bolts is a very good choice.